Welcome back. You are tuned in to IBL, inspired by Onika, speaking on life and inspiring people. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 21, and this is part 5 in the Get Your Laugh On series. Today's title is called Retail Horrors. So in today's episode, I'm going to talk about some of those things that happen when we are shopping, just things that go on in the retail world. And things have changed so much. You no longer have to actually go to the physical store when you want to go shopping. You can order online. You can have them deliver it to your house. You can order online and go pick it up. You can go to the store, and have them bring it to your car. And a lot of this has changed when COVID-19 happened. So, the retail world, it's just changed a lot. So in today's episode, I'm going to present a couple of options. And I just want y'all to know that, we can't take life too seriously. Sometimes things happen to us and, we get upset. And, not to say we shouldn't, but we just have to be able to laugh at ourselves sometimes. So today I'm going to present a couple of different times when some retail horrors happen. So one is no adhesive. The other is the shoe is on the wrong foot. One is groping grapes. Also misdelivery and security tag. So let's start with the shoe is on the wrong foot. So, ladies, when you go to the store or anyone that goes shopping, and I know for me, for example, when I go to try shoes on, I only try on one of the shoes. Like, I don't put both of them on. So, I just put one shoe on, walk around a little bit, look in the little mirror they have on the floor. And then I go up to the register. And then what happens is when I get the shoes home, then I realized, wait a minute, there's 2 right shoes in this box. Or one of them is a half size off. So then you okay, what am I supposed to do now? So now you have to go back to the store and hopefully they have the size you want and you're able to actually get a match. Now, most of the time when you take your shoes to the register, they're supposed to check them. And sometimes they do, but if the store is kind of crowded, they just kind of look at it real quick and, we're human, we make mistakes. So you just want to make sure that you check those shoes either before you go to the register, or as soon as you get home, just to make sure you have a match, because you don't want to be getting all ready to go out and wear your new shoes. And you wait a minute. I got 2 right shoes here. What's going on? So now the next one I want to get into is misdelivery. So you order something and, you order something online, and once you hit that button to confirm your purchase, or, you place it in your cart and you get that confirmation email back and it says, your order has been placed. You will receive your delivery, say, 3 days from today. So you all excited, 3 days. Oh, that's great. So that 3rd day gets here and you get the alert on your phone telling you that your item was delivered. So you all excited, oh yeah, I got my item. I can't wait to get home and get it. So you open your email and you see the picture. It says your order was delivered. But when you look at the picture, you're well, where's that? Whose house is that? That's not my house. That's not your front door. It's well, where's my stuff? It's not your front door. It's not your neighbor's front door. The lady across the street. No, you're where's my stuff? So now you're okay, now I got to track my stuff down. Now I have to wait even longer to get my stuff. You're all excited now. You waited these whole 3 days. Now the day's finally here and you're like, well, where's my stuff? And I understand that the delivery drivers, they have a lot to deliver, but then again, this is their job. This is their job to deliver packages on time and to the right address. I mean, so that's one thing that happens like so often, people are like, where's my delivery? It says it was delivered, but it's not to my house. So, that's weird to me. But anyway, now we're going to move over to no adhesive. So ladies, anyone out there who does their own nails and you use the press-on nails, so you go in the store, you pick out the ones that you like, and most of the time, the press-on nails, they're in a lock cabinet or they're somewhere where everybody just can't grab a box a lot of times. But if that's not the case, where you're getting them from and you pick one out, if you pick a set out that you like, and they have them in, you can either get a box maybe that has 10 in them, 20, 22, it just depends, or you can just get the entire nail kit. Now, back in the day in my 20s, I have to say, I used to have the time and the patience. I would buy those little nail kits, just the plain nail. I would put the polish on them, add the little jewels and all the other stuff. But now, I just have to buy the sets that's already made, that has the design and the pattern that I like. Okay, I don't have time. All right. So anyway, you go in there, you pick one out that you like. You pay for it, you get home. So you get ready, you prepping your nails, you clip them, you file them, you buff them down, and then you match up the size of the nails that you're getting ready to put on. Only to discover after you did all that, you look in the box, there's no glue. The glue is missing. Somebody stole the glue. Now, ain't that crazy? I know, people steal. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But I caution you, before you leave the store, make sure that glue is in there, okay? Because a lot of times, now y'all know, anybody that use press-on nails, you know that glue will dry out. Sometimes it might leak a little bit and it dries up and you can't use it anymore. So you just make sure before you leave the store that you check and make sure that glue is in there. Or better yet, you can buy a separate, like a smaller package of just nail glue. And that way you'll know if you do happen to buy a pack without that glue in there, then you'll be ready to go. All right, now our next one is going to be groping grapes. Okay, now I am traumatized after this one, y'all, okay? So I'm in the supermarket and I'm getting some grapes, right? So that was one of the things that I wanted this particular day, right? I go in there and there's a lady, she's already there in the section and, they have the green grapes and the red grapes, like just side by side, and they had them all bagged up. But the bags were not sealed. So I walk up, there's a lady, she puts her hand in one of the bags and she palms the whole bunch of grapes. She just palms it. She lifts it up in the air. She turns it around a couple of times, then she puts it back in the bag. But she doesn't take that bag of grapes. She goes on to another bag. And let me tell you, when I say she palms the grapes, it's not like it was just her fingertips on the grapes and there's space between the grapes and the palm of her hand. No, her whole palm, her whole entire hand just in there. Another batch of grapes, right? She picks it up again, turns it around, looks at it. She puts it back in the bag. But then she takes that bag, she puts it in her cart, and I'm thinking she done. She leaving. She only groped one batch. Okay, I can live with it. So, no. She walks, takes a couple of steps. By this time, I'm completely turned off. I don't want no grapes. I'm just traumatized. So this is just a lesson. Make sure whatever you get in the produce section, fruits, vegetables, make sure you wash everything. I mean, of course, we already know this, but when you actually see it in action, it just puts a whole new meaning to it. So just make sure, for your own safety, wash your fruits, your vegetables, whatever you get. You don't know where her hand's been. And I'm not done yet. This ain't the end of it, okay? So that second batch that she groped, she put it in her cart. I'm thinking, she good. No, she stops. She puts that bag back. She goes in for a third. So she palms this batch, picks it up, lifts it up in the air, and she finally purchased that one. But by this time, I'm over by the oranges because I'm like, nope, grapes. I'm not having grapes today. That's just too bad. I'm traumatized, y'all. When you see it, it's like, ew, that's nasty. Whew. Well, so then we move on to my next one. So security tag. So you go and you order something online and it's a Christmas present, for example, and it's an outfit, a two-piece set, and they say, okay, if you order by such and such date, it will be delivered by Christmas, right? So you're like, okay. So you place your order, it gets to the house and everything. So you're opening it, and one of those items from the set, now remember it's a two-piece set, right? One of the items still has the security tag on it. You know, the one that when you're in the store making a purchase, if you try to walk out of the store, it makes that beep, 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 beep. So they actually shipped this item to me with a security tag. Mind you, I said this is a Christmas gift and it's a two-piece set, right? So they actually shipped it with the security tag. So now it's one of those things where, okay, so I have to hope that the store, luckily, now this is something that happened to me. Luckily, the store that I ordered from was a local store. I was able to actually go to the store and have them remove the tag. But let's say you order from a place that's not in your area and you get this item and it still has the security tag on it. There's no way you can wear anything with those tags on it. And it's like no one checked the item before they put it in the bag to ship it out. I don't understand. I mean, I know Christmas time it's hectic, it's crazy, and they probably had so many orders, they were probably overwhelmed. I get that. But this is your job to ship the items out. I don't understand this. So anyway, y'all, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I enjoyed being here with you, and thank you again for tuning in. You can hear this and all episodes on the Podbean app, YouTube, and on Listen Notes. But again, I want you to all stay well, be blessed, and don't take life too seriously, y'all. So this is episode 21, Get Your Laugh On, part 5, Retail Horrors. Okay, take care. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. You can hear this and all episodes on the Podbean app, YouTube, and Listen Notes. Until next time, stay well and be blessed.